Okay, hello. Welcome to another Friday Night Ops. But here a special, very special Friday Night Ops. Today is the Ides of March. For those of you that don't know your history, that is supposedly when Julius Caesar was stabbed a number of times in a conspiracy against him, and someone I guess had told him beware the Ides of March, and then he got stabbed a bunch of times. So it's supposed to be a very unlucky day, which is why we're flying to Albuquerque. So, anywho,
Where you
um,
at, Mike?
I'm at Houston and Delta 5.
All right, that's thanks. I'm at Delta 4.
Copy. I'm already online, so if you are online, you'll see me here at Delta 5. First of all, let's say hello to David Rothmuller and CryptoPilot. Hello from work. Kelsey, hello, coming back from dinner with the family. Let's see here. And Nuclear 3 Productions, hello to you. Also in TeamSpeak, we got Captain Tim and Mayo and Robert Bauer. Good to see you guys.
And good evening.
Missed me.
Missed who?
Me.
I said David Rothmuller at the very top.
Not in TeamSpeak.
Yeah,
Well,
you did.
Well, okay, but because I had already mentioned you, I didn't feel I needed to mention you again. I was just distinguishing between the people I'd already mentioned and the reason I didn't mention them already because they were in TeamSpeak and not in the chat window. Let's not get into semantics.
Yeah, David.
Let's not bicker and
David,
argue about
keep
who
yourself.
killed who. Anyway, so we are going to be flying to Albuquerque. It's a relatively short flight for this beast. We're going to fly the 787 because we can, and also because we haven't flown this thing in a long time. So we're going to do our best to do it. Let's go over some particulars real quick. We do have at the moment some ATC, which is good considering the event starts in an hour, which I didn't really realize. Stupid time change. So anyway, we're going to Houston to Albuquerque. We're going Santa Fe is our alternate today. We're going to Bravo 1 at Albuquerque. Route of flight is going to be the Bento 5 to Surger to Juliet Charlie Tango, Juliet 15, Charlie Mike Echo, and then the Lizard 3 arrival into Albuquerque. Got 183 passengers on board today, 1,500 pounds of additional cargo for a total payload of 43,600 pounds. A takeoff weight of 345,900 pounds and a fuel load of 35,000 pounds. We're taking about 2,500 pounds of extra fuel because 1, it's F&O, 2, it's Albuquerque, and 3, it's the Ides of March. So that's 3 strikes working against us today. So we'll do our best.
Yeah.
Uh,
If I were you, I would bring like 200,000 pounds of fuel just in case, especially for Albuquerque.
200,000. I think that's a little excessive, but okay. Anyway, estimated air time is about an hour 48. Estimated block time is about 2:16, and we're taking 10,000 pounds of reserve fuel about. So I've got an itch on my nose. Okay, there we go. All right. That is it for that. Let's see here. Hold on, Alpha. What? I'm heading to. Not taking that. Yeah, okay. I'm heading to IH from FL, but I'll be here in spirit. Yes, I know, Arbauer. I saw your post on Discord there. By the way, if you ever want to get on Discord, join our Discord channel. The information here in chat. Nightbot will give it to you. Good way to keep in touch and see what's going on with upcoming flights and information off stream, and it's just a nice way to keep in touch that way. Is that a Dreamliner? It's so pretty and beautiful looking. One of my favorite planes moves. Yes, it is a Dreamliner. 787-8 is what this is. Actually, it says 800 on the fuselage. I need to fix that because it's technically not the 800. It's an 8, I think, if I remember correctly. We're going to Albuquerque. We're all gonna die. Yeah, probably. Do engine failure on final. Nice. Okay. All right. Well, let's get in this bird and get it fired up, and then we can have GSX start loading us up. So let's get on the flight deck here. Okay. Already making a bit of noise. Let's see. We need to. Well, let's turn the flight deck door power on. Looking for specifically the emergency lights. I gotta remember where all this stuff is. Passenger signs need to be on. And
Hey, Mike,
I'm
is
sorry,
your
Moose. I missed your gate. What gate are you at, Moose?
Delta 5.
Okay.
yeah, I'm at Delta 4, and Mike, for your route, I put in exclamation point route. Is that correct? It looks a little strange. Mine the same one as you, but you have.
It is correct, I believe.
It is
It
correct. Yep. What's the difference between mine and yours?
Mine's just the Bento 5, Krager, and then Direct JCT, then the Airway
Oh,
Juliet 15.
no. Yeah. So yeah, you're correct. It's Project Fly's doing this where every once in a while it does this. It repeats the beginning of it again. So if you notice, it's Bento 5, Kreger, Direct JCT, then Bento 5, Kreger, J15,
Yeah,
CME,
that's-
Lizard. So just take out the second Bento 5 Kreger. That's I can't fix that. That's Project Fly doing that. So I don't know what causes it, but every once in a while it does it, and most of the time it's right. I don't know.
It's all good. I was just confused.
Yeah, no, it's just weird. So it is essentially correct, but you just have to kind of read between the lines. It's an intelligence test. Steppy is now following. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. Anyone know where the emergency light switches are in the 7-8 is?
They're. Crap.
Why are you planning to have one?
Well, we're going to Albuquerque, so I better know where they are.
Count your beats, folks.
Don't remember actually. I think. Oh, the emergency lights. You said.
Oh, no, I just found them. Just found them. So it's guarded, so they're probably already on. Yep, they're armed. Okay, good. Excellent. All right. Okay, so with that, then we can start boarding passengers. So we will say request boarding, and we will go over here. We will open le door, and le door, and where's the aft cargo door? There we go. Oops, don't do that. Okay. All right, and while that is happening, we will power on the IRSs. That's good to go for right now. Okay. Window heat on. Hydraulics are all off. That is correct. Actually, we'll put the... No, that is correct. Never mind. Seatbelts is on. Dome is... Whoa. Okay, that's not necessary. Oh, okay, so that's on. Got it. Or off, rather. Nav light is on. Anti-ice not needed at the moment. Fuel not needed at the moment. Cargo fire. Can we test this? My, guess we can. That was fun. Okay. Awesome. Cargo fire works. Let's see. Air conditioning panel. We don't have a external cart, so they're just gonna have to be warm until we get the AP running. Apparently, that's unfortunate for them, but oh well. Let's see. Okay, so that's good to go. Let's check some stuff down here. Oxygen test is good. Let's see here. Oh, that's that. Okay. Panel floods right there. Panel lights, that's what I want. There we go. And Moose, you need to land runway 26 or else the challenge won't count. If I recall correctly, 26 is very short, right?
No, 26 is, I believe, the longest runway.
Oh, well then why is that not a challenge if I... Wouldn't it be more of a challenge if I landed on the short one? I mean, be kind of unrealistic, but...
No, that's the one runway you've attempted in all.
Oh, I see.
I
See what
guess-
you're saying, yeah. No, that's because that's kind of the primary. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. That's set, that's good. Flaps are up, spoilers are down, throttles are idle, fuel is cut off, brakes are set. Cabin and interphone. Okay, I don't care about that at the moment. Let's see here. Panel lighting, good to go there. That panel lighting's already on. Where's the panel lighting for this guy? Probably this. Oh, overhead panel, glare shield. There we go. All right. And that's set there. And we'll deal with the transponder here in a moment. Who's online right now? We got Houston ground. So let's take a look at the ATIS. ATIS information, Charlie. Current winds 020 at 10-mile visibility. Overcast 11,000. Temperature 17. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3026. Expect visual approach. Not care about visual approach. What departure? What are you departing? Departing runways 31 left, runway 31 right, and 35. Okay. So let me see. Based on where we are, let's look at our charts here. Well, actually, we'll do that this way so you guys can participate. Charts. What is going on? Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Housekeeping business there real quick. IH. Houston. Taxi. That's not taxi. Taxi. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Tablet on. Alright, so we're departing off of, what do you say, 33 left, 33 right, and... There's another one listed. 35? Where's that? Departing 31 left, 31 right. This is Houston, right? Oh! HOU. That's Hobby. Never mind, that's why. I'm looking at the wrong ground. Let me just verify that. KHOU.
So yeah, all we've got is center.
Yes, you are correct.
Never mind without.
Yeah, that's Houston Hobby. Okay, good deal. Alright, never mind.
Gonna meet you guys for a little bit. Go call up center.
Alright.
I was joking. We don't have center.
I thought we did have center. Who's up? Who's up there?
Fort Worth.
Oh. Well then, we're on our own, Z's. Alright, well, we are over here. Somewhere. Boom, there we go. So, we will take off, what did it say winds were? Because that ATIS doesn't matter or anything. So let's check the actual weather. Okay, weather here is 10 at 11 knots. So it's northerly. Got it.
What runway we're taking then?
So we're probably going to take 33 right. So we got a bit of a
We already
taxi.
have that selected.
Yeah, so 33 right's what we'll plan on. And then we're doing the Bendo, or whatever it is. Bendo 5. The Beto O'Rourke 5. Oh, what is that stupid setting on my phone? Stop doing that. Oh, good. Let's see here. If we go that way, well, that's simple. Just climb to 600 and then do what we want. Climb 329 to 600. Expect rare vectors to Shack. Top altitude 16,000. From Shack on course. Okay. Where's Shack? There's Shack. Okay, so we're going to turn over there, and then we're going to Krieger. So the only restriction is that we have an at or above 13,000 at Cuz. So, simple enough. Okie dokie. And our 33 right is 329 on the heading. Good to go. Alright. Have the airports for CGP westbound been announced yet? If so, what do we think we're going for? They have not. They've announced the ones that we can vote on, but the final voting is not finished yet or has not been tallied yet, so we do not know what the official airports for across the pond are yet. Hello, Fourth Doctor.
32 right.
Yes. All right, so let's start getting that set up in here. Nav data is current. That's good. Present position, I guess, is already set. Set inertial position. Yeah, okay. Guess that's already done. Go away. Let's see. We are at KIAH. Gate Delta 5. Nope, not database. Alright, fine. And route. KIAH. KABQ. WWA 1990. Oh, that's right. It likes to not pick up the repeats. We do it too fast. And departure arrival. Departure. Next page. 33 right. Bendo 5. Krieger. Back to route. Next page. And from Krieger, I had it on here and I put it away. JCT. JCT. And then we've got the Juliet 15 to CME. And then the Lizard 3. Next page. Lizard 3. CME transition. And the weather in Albuquerque, KABQ, right now is showing 180 at 8. And moving toward 120, but that's in like 4 hours, so probably not going to be quite that. Okay. So let's look at KABQ. What? Did I type in Albuquerque Sunport? Why does it say runways in use 17? There is no runway 17. Unless it's remembering this, which isn't a runway anymore. I think it would have more up-to-date information. Hello. Fourth Doctor. Oh, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome, welcome to the Moose Crew. Thank you so much, sir. Let's see here. Has tablet been on this whole time? Probably has, huh? Yeah, okay. Alright, well, so in that case, actually 21 would be the... Yeah, 21 would be the appropriate runway at that point for the winds. So we'll plan 21. We'll see what changes, if it changes. Depending on how the wind shifts, we might shift over to 8, but we'll see when we get there. But we'll plan 21.
What's your best guess on the departure today, runway?
3-3 right.
Okay, thanks.
That's my best guess. Alright, so we will hide the tablet. Should have done that a while ago, forgot. Alright, so next page. Let's see, RNAV Yankee or Zulu. I don't know which one I want. Let's see, 21. What's RNAV Yankee? Or RNAV Zulu, rather. That's fun, okay. And nope, for where we're coming from, we want Zulu. Okay.
What's cruise altitude today?
40,000.
40,000 for less for about a 2-hour flight.
Yeah.
I guess it does make sense. We're in Sonates.
And we're also really light. So, might as well take advantage of the fuel savings. What's the Lizard arrival? Let's see what this looks like here. Come on. Load the chart, please. We end at Pila. Okay. So yes, transition Pila. Route. Next page. Good. Activate. Execute. Perfect. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight. May we remind you that all seat backs and
What's your best guess
need
at
to be in the
Albuquerque?
upright position.
Right now, 2-1 based on the winds. They're shifting toward the east, so we may end up on 8. But if the wind shifts fast enough, but that's supposed to be in like 4 hours, so I don't know how fast they're gonna move.
Personal cellular
Okay, copy that.
telephones may be used while parked at the gate with the main cabin door open. We will advise you when they must be turned on. For customers seated in the row of seats identified by the words "No children this row," please review the white safety card in the seat pocket in front of you. The use of some portable electronic devices
So it's already done our zero fuel weight, 3112. Our reserves are 10.2.
Use of approved devices such as personal computers and compact disc players.
Cruise altitude is 40,000. Cost index is 100. Step size is 0. Thrust limit, we are going to derate 2 today because we're super light. And we'll climb out at climb 1. Take off trim. Does it do this for us? Yeah. Okay. Runway's dry. Alright, so V1130, VR132, and V2142. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Yes, I am being fancy today. Let's see here. 142. So this will be 152. Heading is 329. And initial altitude, I believe, was 16. I'll double check that in a second. Let's see. KIAH. I always do that. SID. Yes, 16 was the initial. Okay. All right. Altimeter 3028 right now. Where is my altimeter reading? Oh, there it is. Really hard to see. You can see it there. 3028. There we go. Alright. Okay, dookie. Alright, let's take a look at our checklist. So we can do that this way here. We did test the oxygen, flight instruments, heading altimeter set 3028, set cross-checked.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Parking
from the
brake is
flight
on,
deck,
and
this is
fuel
Captain.
control switches are
We'd
cut
like to
off.
add our welcome aboard today's flight. We're just finishing up our last-minute paperwork, and once we've done that, we'll push back. We're estimating an on-time departure.
All right, it'll be a
In the
left seat
cabin today are
takeoff.
some of our finest flight
Taxi
attendants who
routes
are
for
there
ATC
for your comfort, but most of
standard
all for your
reject
safety. So we
procedures.
ask that you give them
We'll
undivided
depart via the
attention
SID,
when requested.
climb to initial
Once again, thanks for
altitude.
flying with us.
In the event of an emergency,
Sit back and
return
relax,
reporting
and I'll
with
update you
ATC.
on our progress
We'll
once we're
fly
out.
the airplane out on the checklist and coordinate with the air traffic control company and the flight attendants. Any questions?
Whoops. Nope, I want that to be ND, and I'd like that to be full. There we go. And that should be CDU there. Okay. And execute that, please. There we go. Okay, now it's complete. Alright, what time is it? 4:32. We are right at the time we want to go, so let's, we still don't have any services here, so we're just going to do our own thing. So let's go ahead and have, let's close our doors. Oops, not that. Yeah, close the door. Oh, there we go. What if I just started opening it again?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just closed the main cabin door. All personal cellular telephones must be turned off and stowed for the duration of the flight. Flight attendants, prepare doors for departure. Cross-check.
Dude, I have an
and
alarm in my
pass
cock
checks.
right now. I'm right next to you. I did the cargo fire test. It
Mhm.
stopped, and then it started beeping. It won't stop beeping. I don't know if it was like a master caution warning, but there's none.
Make sure the button got unpressed,
It did.
and I don't know.
Which
Yeah.
also-
I know we have a long taxi. Alright, let's call for push. Push back departure.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you aboard this flight on the Dreamliner. At this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the flight attendants while we review safety information about the
Nose to the right.
787. Your seatbelt should be fastened at this time. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. The 8 exits on the 787 are marked with exit signs. Please locate the 2 exits nearest you, keeping in mind the nearest exits may be behind you. This aircraft
Tell you
has
what,
escape
you
path
can
lighting, a changing color
Flying
with
down here in
exit
Florida,
sign
it's
indicating
flying up there in the
exit.
Northeast right now.
Should oxygen be needed, ask low care from the compartment above your seat. If you're traveling with
Hello,
breathing
Captain.
assistance,
We're ready for
put on your
pushback.
mask first and then offer assistance. Your life vest is
Electrical.
located
APU is running good.
or in
That's
some
what I want
cases
to know.
under your seat. If needed, inflate the vest just prior to exiting the aircraft by pulling the red tab on the front vest.
So we're going to
Safety
turn off
information
the
card
external
contains
power.
instructions regarding this
We're going to
aircraft and
disconnect the
safety
external
precautions.
power.
This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not allowed in the cabin.
Beacon is on.
Locking gear.
Are equipped with smoke detection systems, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying these systems. As we get ready for takeoff, please help us prepare the cabin.
We're
by
on
making
the
sure all
traction to the
cabin
runway.
bags are stowed, all seat backs and
All right.
tables are upright, headrests are lowered, and footrests
Be back in a little bit. Going to have some supper with the wife.
Launch
All right.
completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
We have no
Brakes
ATC.
released.
Commencing
No,
push.
not at the moment.
All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, we're on the push. We're clear to start engines. Make sure the packs are off. They are. Bleeds are on. They are. And engine start switches.
Okay, starting engines.
Starting number 2.
What happened to your ATC, Moose? When I looked earlier, they were all on.
No, it was Houston Hobby, not Houston Intercontinental.
No. Well, wasn't Center on too?
Tricked me too. No, it's Fort Worth Center that we're picking up.
I got ya. I tell you what, I wish Project or Pilot Edge had more more coverage.
Yeah. I might be willing to participate if it was like the entire United States, but it's hard to justify it for just half. 2335.
Hey, Moose, I'm pushing off to your left here.
Okay. Oh, I see. Is that... What are you flying the 737 over there?
Yeah, 737 tonight.
Copy that.
Hey, I'm not alone.
All right, we got looks like one good start. Dynamic lighting thing is having some trouble. Yeah, we got a good start in engine number 2, starting engine number 1. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's cool. It's unfortunate though when the dynamic lighting does this. Kind of kills some of the realism there, but it's good most of the time.
Mine was doing the same thing.
Yeah. It's got some bugs every so often, but it's pretty good. Alright, looks like we got a good start on number 1. Oh, I should turn all those guys on. Don't have anything in the center tank. We'll turn the packs on now. Logo light will turn on. And we'll go back to our checklist here. Anti-ice, not required. Recall is checked. Oops. Yeah, just TCAS. Let's see. Auto brake to RTO. That's right there. Flight controls. Gotta check those. Systems. Flight controls.
Power's on.
Actually see the rotor. It's not moving yet because the thing... Oh, wonderful.
Set parking brakes.
Brake set. Ground equipment clear. Back to ND, back to CDU. 127.3.
And they've changed the departing runway. Great.
Oh, of course they did. What'd they change it to?
17 left and 17 right.
The one you guys ain't leaving on.
So we're going with the wind now? What the heck? Why'd they do that?
We can't even get onto them, so that's great.
Unlocking gear.
Can't even what?
Get onto their frequency.
What?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass been removed.
Guess the frequency's not turned on yet.
Oh, well, that's helpful. Well, then I'm gonna ignore them and go my own way.
Which you taxiing to 33 left.
Until
What's going on with tower?
Tower's in the process of coming on, and I guess attention all pilots, the controller, pressure. I don't care about that. How are you? Wait, how did you see that he changed it to
Left is clear.
the other runway?
Right is clear.
Double clicking.
Double clicking. Oh. 20 at 15. Yeah, I'm not going on 17. Oh. if the wind was below 10, maybe sure, but 15. That's I think he just hasn't updated it yet. If he tries to challenge me, I'll tell him I can't do it for a headwind component or tailwind component. All right, let me check my taxi checklist here. I think I already did it. Yeah, I did. Okay. Brakes off. Taxi light on.
I'm confused. Is that a runway?
Flaps to 5. It's actually, well, it's actually 1.8, I think, but maybe an old FSX P3D, it's 1.7. I don't know.
The runways in,
Where you at, Moose?
It should be right in front of you, I think.
runways in Houston do not say 1.7 or 1.8.
Yeah, I don't know what. I'm gonna wait till he pings me at this point. I was trying to turn on my TCAS at the moment here. Or not my TCAS, but my transponder, because it's being goofy. Menu, transponder. Yes, turn it on, thank you.
Okay, we got one more to push in our merry band.
Copy.
That'd be me.
How do you turn on the transponder on the 8.7? I can enter the
Full
code.
knob.
What was
Full
that?
knob. The
Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. Yeah, it always throws me
Yep.
off. There we go. Thank you. Alright, here we go, we're moving. Flight director's coming on.
I'm starting my push because I want to move.
Yeah, I'm taxiing
Yes.
behind you right now.
Alright, I should be in ocean spacer, me to get
Yeah,
past
I'm
him.
gonna follow Moose.
Oh, that's right, I can do that. So this thing likes to accelerate at idle.
I'm so rusty in this airplane.
I know how I feel in the 8.7 now. I'll be coming back once I get home to internet. Alright, sounds good, Kelsey.
So it does seem like, according to the 8s, he is using the 3s.
That makes more sense. Has his frequency gone active yet?
Nope.
Alright.
I'm tuned in just in case.
Yeah, I am too. So I guess it'll make that doot-doot-doot when it comes alive. Was that you, Rothmuller, or was that somebody else?
It's Delta 7171.
Yeah, I didn't think that was you. I just wanted to double check.
No, it's not me.
What's your flight number tonight, Tim?
2345.
Copy.
I love when people talk on Unicom when they have a tower on.
Well, the tower's not actually on yet.
No, I'm talking about over here.
Oh.
Oh, delivery is on.
Oh, really?
Seems like everyone's just gotten on.
Yeah, they're coming up now. Well, the event officially starts in about 15 minutes. That's about right.
We will expect a center.
Well, Center's showing online on Fantastic.
That's the Fort Worth Center. We're in Houston.
Should have picked the 717.
I took the cheap way out. I flew an A320.
Where?
You gotta try the 777 tomorrow.
Oh, there you go. Where are you in the airport there, Rothmuller?
I'm just about to get into the end, but took forever because you had to taxi down the entire runway.
Yeah. This is true.
You got to use your turn signal there, Moose.
God, this 78's being so fussy about this route.
What do you mean?
I had to restart my sim. Like, that alarm would not go off.
Oh.
Set up with the route, and I'm actually taxiing because I got it up, started up real quick, but I can't get this airway in.
Good for you, Crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We are going to be getting to the runway here in just a little bit longer. We got kind of a long taxi today, but we will be getting you up in the air shortly. Got about an hour and 45-minute flight time today to Albuquerque. Going to be cruising at 40,000 feet, so nice and high for you today. Expect a fairly smooth ride. It's good weather in Albuquerque, pretty clear, and light winds. And don't expect too many hassles, although it is Albuquerque. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Flight attendants prepare the cabin for takeoff at this time.
And I am on the go.
All right. Sounds good. I'd say report passing 3, but I don't think you're going to have to worry about that.
I think I'll screw with David and do an intersection departure right in front of him.
Yeah.
Go figure, Moose. The first Friday night ops I'm able to attend while you're streaming, and I didn't even choose the right airport to leave from.
Well, getting up ain't the problem. It's getting down at Albuquerque, so
Yeah.
hopefully you're heading that way.
Whatever I do, I can just not get J15 in this airway for this route. I don't understand.
Are you sure you got your starting point correct?
Yeah, direct. Bit 05, Krager, then it's Krager, then it's J15.
Nope.
Then it's JCT?
There you go.
Oh my god.
He learns.
He learns.
And all
This
of
is
a
why
sudden
we
the
have you
light
guys
bulb
in
went
flight
out.
deck.
We are already past 3, so you're fine, Moose.
Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't be an issue. Had a sneaking suspicion.
Alright, I'm gonna step away for a minute before I cross into Center's territory.
Alright.
If Tower ever gets on, good luck with him.
He
Oh,
mi-
and I think he is on.
No, I haven't heard him do anything
Oh
yet.
wait, no, he's gone. I'm thinking of Hobby Tower. Hobby Tower's on.
Yeah. Yeah, my guess is they're gonna wait to officially come on till like either right before or right at 5 o'clock my time.
What runway did we say for the arrival? Was it 26?
No, 2-1 for right now. It's gonna be 2-1. It may end up being 8, but it shouldn't be 2-6. The winds are going the other way. Of course, I say that and then they'll shift abruptly or something. It's Albuquerque, you know the drill. In Albuquerque.
Planes crash off the runway.
What was off the runway?
Planes.
Oh. Yeah, once you guys land in Albuquerque, you just come scoop me up off the grass after the runway. I'm sure that's where I'll be. In true Albuquerque fashion.
A moose on grass.
Hey, you were the one that was high last night.
Hey, remind me about that new airport website when we get into cruise.
Oh, okay. Imagine doing this in the Q400. Yeah, I'd like to get the Q400 at some point. Looks like a fun airplane.
You've about 4 or 5 airplanes behind me.
Nice. You're behind me, right?
Yeah, because you're taxiing like an old woman.
Well.
If you were Alitalia, I'd be talking bad about you.
Man, make sure you got your push to talk on, because every time you bump your mic, we're hearing it.
Again, with the turn signals.
That's right. I don't believe
I
it.
have-
I live in California. We don't use turn signals.
I had my push to talk on, but I had it set to control because something was going on with when I had it on my mouse. It was acting weird. So I'm gonna change it back.
Okay. Alright, let's do auto throttle arm, LNAV, VNAV arm.
Okay, that should be better.
Do a quick takeoff checklist. Flaps are set. Approach is clear at the moment, so we're going to take the runway. Still don't have... oh, yeah, Houston Tower comes on right now.
Is he on though?
I think it actually... I actually heard it, the frequency go. I'm going to see if he contacts. He may just let me go. I'm on the runway, so it's a little too late for him. Landing lights on.
And did you make sure you put Arnav Zulu for the arrival?
Yes. Where's my ND? Give me that. Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah, everyone's getting on.
So we go off the runway.
Check thrust.
Tower, good. 2345.
Thrust set.
Oh wow, look how many approaches just came on.
Last aircraft calling today again.
And Houston Tower, can you
Positive rate.
tell that
You're up.
2345? We're number one for 2-2 right. Yeah, Houston.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful with your ballooning there, 787.
Delta 2355, Houston Tower, 23 right.
Line up noise for Delta 2345.
Houston Tower, Westwind 1990 Heavy, just off 33 right, passing 2,300 on the Bento 5.
West wind, 90 squawk 4501 and contact at departure.
4501 and departure 1990.
Flaps up.
What was the departure frequency? You didn't give me a departure frequency.
With our flight underway, I'd like to once again...
Houston Tower, Western 1990 Heavy. What was the frequency for departure?
You'll be earning valuable miles on your flight today. If you're not a member, please visit us at qwingsend.com. In just a few minutes, we will be beginning our complimentary meal and beverage service in both first class and coach. In coach, beer, wine, and margaritas can be purchased with a debit or credit card. We apologize if we do not accept cash. In-flight entertainment...
Houston Tower, Western 1990. Need a departure frequency, please.
Yeah, West wind, contact departure 12435.
12435 for 1990, thanks.
Delta 23.
Gosh, freaking A. Houston departure, Westwind 1990 Heavy off 33 right, passing 6,500.
Westwind 1990, radar contact, climb maintain 16,000.
Up to 16,000, 1990.
JetBlue 6008, radar contact 9 miles west of the field. Turn left, heading 040, descend maintain 6,000.
040 down the JetBlue 6008.
Yeah, Crypto, I know. It was because I was trying to do other things I shouldn't have been doing at that point.
Houston approach, squawk it in.
That's 10,000. Landing lights off. Taxi light off. Gorgeous view.
Ladies and gentlemen, the use of approved portable electronic devices is now
Yeah,
permitted.
departure, good evening. It's Delta 2335. We're direct shack now and coming through.
Delta 2345, contact departure frequency 133.6.
1336. That was 1345.
CBS 76, Houston approach, turn left heading 040 please. I maintain 5,000.
Departure Westwind 1990 heavy. Did you want us to just keep runway heading like we are currently, or what?
Westwind 1990, turn left heading 270, stand by for direct.
Left 270, and we'll stand by for our direct 1990.
Westwind 1990, proceed direct Zoo. That is Zulu, uniform, and resume own navigation.
Direct Zoo and resume on navigation 1990. Thanks. Whoa, that's 16,000.
JetBlue 6008, turn right, heading 080.
08. 08 there now, check it. Okay.
Westwind 1990, contact Houston Center 1.2.15, so long.
Houston Center 121.25, 1990, thanks. I don't see a 1-2.
JetBlue 6008, expect the ILS.
You see 1-5? Because I do.
I don't see any 25 or 121.
I left 26 left here, so
I think that's wrong. Departure Westwood 1990 heavy. Can you confirm center frequency, please?
1990, 132.15.
Ah, 132.15. Thanks, 1990.
It happens.
Yep. Oh. Dad, this plane. What are you doing? It's like trimming it for me. Center, Westwind 1990, heavy with you, direct Zoo at 16,000.
Westwind 1990, Houston Center, call maintain, fly level 230.
Up to 230 for 1990 heavy, thanks.
Painting a little precip out there.
Yeah?
Southwest 3, descend via the kids for arrival. Runway 3. Actually, stand by.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Southwest 3, descend maintain flight level 180. 180, Southwest 3.
Consider good. United 1085.
The crap.
240.
United 1085 Eastern Center, roger.
Oh my gosh.
Autopilot on. Autopilot in command.
Autopilot's being stupid.
Southwest 3, descend via the kids group, level runway 31 left, Houston altimeter 3026.
Why do you keep your
Descend via the kids 331 left,
flight
Southwest 3.
director isn't working either?
United 2127, quick to the Houston Intercontinental Airport as filed, maintain 5000. Flight level 2701 minutes after departure, the frequency squawk 601.
Well, the autopilot wasn't working, and then the flight director also is not commanding correctly. And I'm just finding this out, so I'm having to deal with it.
United 2127, was that correct? Delta 2345, Houston Center, Flight level maintain, flight level 230. Westwind 1990, contact Houston Center, 128.6.
Houston Center on 128.6 for 1990. Thanks. Houston Center, Westwind 1990 Heavy with you at flight level 230.
Westwind 1990, Houston Center, flight maintain, flight level 400, good evening.
Up to 400 for 1990 Heavy, thanks. What the heck?
So, today's Albuquerque flight is manual.
Well, not yet. I'm just trying to figure out. It's not helping that this thing is being uncooperative, and then they keep like holding me at altitudes before stepping me up. So I'm trying to constantly retrim the thing to neutral, which is fighting me on that even, it seems. All right. LNAV, VNAV. Is that so hard? See here, it says it's like captured it, but it's not on. Okay, well now it's slowly augmenting. That's right. VNAV, I don't think are armed. No, they weren't a second ago because I disabled the autopilot, but because it wasn't working. So okay, so see, watch this. See it? It just flies right through. I mean, it's like it doesn't even, its reaction time is so slow. What the heck? Like, I've got to line it up perfectly myself. Okay, screw this. You know what? See, even the heading hold is like... Let's put the thing to max and see if that helps anything.
All the quickie center's on.
It's turning the wrong way.
What do you got going on, Moose?
The autopilot is not functioning. It starts turning to intercept the LNAV path, and then it just keeps turning. And if you put it in heading mode and switch it the other way, it just keeps turning.
Can you just do the direct next intersection? Have you tried that?
Oh, it's not. No, I mean it's not. The path on the what do you mean? The path on the ND is correct. It's just the autopilot won't follow it. It like starts to, but then the flight director path shifts over, and it just keeps going.
Okay, let me ask the question one more time. Have you tried going direct to your next waypoint?
I did that once already, yes, and it didn't change
Okay.
anything. Yeah. I don't know if it's my flight control. Whoa, what the frick was that? I think I might have MCATs installed on this aircraft, and no one briefed me about it.
Somebody gave me the
And that,
the Boeing software.
and now it's trying to descend. Yeah, what the heck? Exactly. All right.
Autopilot on. Autopilot in command.
Oh, I know what's happening now. Okay. No, I just figured out what's happening. Stupid. Okay.
Let me guess, we're pulling on the yoke so it would disconnect it.
Nope. I'll explain in a second. Let me get this reset up here again. I just realized what's happening. LNAV, VNAV.
Autopilot on. Autopilot in command.
Now, let's see if it actually does its job here. Oh, that's hilarious. It turns out it may just have been me. Yeah, Crypto's got it right.
2345 Houston Center Club.
I turned on approach mode, not the autopilot. Because it's in the same space as where you normally find the autopilot. They put the autopilot master over here next to the auto throttle. And at this distance, it looks like AP, not APP, so... Whoops. Yep, now it's working. That's my bad. The Ides of March strike early. That's awesome.
Houston Center, good evening. Delta 995.
I still think you do most of this on purpose to get the entertainment
Okay,
value
what
out
was
of
it?
it.
I wish I could say I did that on purpose, but I did not. It's just kind of embarrassing, actually. Yes, I know.
Moose.
I know approach is not AP ding dong. I said from here it appeared. It looks like A/P from right here at a distance. But obviously that one is much clearly. But I don't look there
995 Houston.
naturally. So it's what I get for not flying this airplane recently. Add that to the list of issues. That's right.
To Intercontinental Airport via direct diesel.
Oh.
The back stop for arrival.
That's awesome.
Could use some direct diesel map slot for arrival. Delta 995.
Back to 787
Alright,
training.
back
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a good thing you and I are
Yeah,
in
2022 through
I know, right?
260 through 250 up to 320, so we're all there. Cruise speed be 400 today first.
We were going right into the sunset. Glad it's not real world. I'd be blind right now. I know, right? I know, right? One job to do and I couldn't do it. Oh no. What St. Patrick's Day parade? Wait, why do I care? Stupid Google Maps is alerting me about a road closure in New York City because of St. Patrick's Day parade tomorrow. Why do I care? I live in Fresno.
Level 350.
You'd think Google would know this.
UPS 401, Houston, Saturday.
Whoa, that's cool.
Surprise, the 77 makes going up to 40,000 feet look easy.
What are you saying?
Said I didn't realize how easy the 787 made going up to 400.
Well, the 737, the 757, the 747, all of them will get up there really easily if they don't weigh very much. We're only going from, Houston to Albuquerque, so we have
I don't think I've ever heard of a 737 going up to 400.
I have. I see it in California all the time.
400.
Yeah. Top
I know that.
Top
I know
altitude
they
for
go
them
to,
is 41,000 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that they go to I've seen flights up to 3A, but I've never seen 4.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yep. It's really not nuts. They'll go up there. It's all a matter of trying to get high and burn as little fuel as possible. So it all is a matter of weight and distance and all that stuff. So if they can do it, they'll fly as high as they can for as long as they can because they burn less fuel that way. The budget airlines especially are notorious for that because they're all about saving money everywhere they can.
Yeah, I know when I flew from LAX to Seattle, we went to 380. I'm at A321.
Yeah.
Bruce, how far away are you from Tim?
From Tim? I don't know. Tim's behind me, so I don't see him in my TCAS. He might have me.
Nope. I might have you visually. I'm kind of right underneath you.
Oh, okay. What's your next waypoint right now?
Stand by. Having a burger.
Oh.
Krager.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. You might actually be just barely in front of me then.
Oops, I'm sorry. I'm 12 from pasture.
Oh, okay. All right, and I'm 11 from pasture, so you are you're like below me and a mile back. What's what's your altitude?
Fly level 400.
Oh.
No.
I was like, wait, what?
I just passed in the 32 to 34.
Oh, okay.
Houston, 1981.
Oh, there you are.
370.
I got you below me.
1981, Houston, center to
What's your Mach number?
Mach point awesome. No, 0.846.
10 out of 10.
Arid Wave 59588. How long to landing? Stand by. I will let you know. Progress. Let's see. We're expected to land in Albuquerque at 0131 Zulu. It is currently 020 Zulu. So that is an hour 10. What a second.
You're supposed to land at 0131 Zulu?
That's what it says here. Why?
That means you're gonna pass me.
Well, that would figure as much. You're flying the 737 and I'm flying the 787. What's your expected arrival time?
0135.
What's your current Mach speed?
current Mach speed is 0.79.
That would be why. I wasn't able to hear what you said. Were you able to complete the flight last night, or did the simulator crash and burn? So, no, we completed the flight. The simulator did crash right as we were approaching Catalina. So I fired it back up. It crashed again immediately before even loading the whole sim. I think what happened, I realized as I was getting off stream that I still had the session opened for the shared cockpit. And so I think trying to load it back in with that thing still running, I think is what caused it to fail again. But so I loaded the Mad Dog instead. That was successful as far as the load in. The takeoff was pretty interesting. So we spun it around and took off, and I met them in Fresno. So they landed just a little bit before I did. And then Crypto had a similar issue, and so he ended up landing a little bit after I did in Fresno, along with Thomas. But yeah, we all of us, me, Chris, Tim, Thomas, Crypto, all made it to Fresno.
Catalina.
No, them from San Diego, me from San Diego / LAX, because of the crash.
Mark 175, UPS Fresno.
You left someone at San Diego. Who did I leave at San Diego? Oh, David. That's right. David and I were trying to do a shared cockpit, and we were having troubles with. I think David was having some issue with his sim that hopefully will get resolved, because it worked for us the first time we tried it over in Seattle.
It says right here, 45,000 is max cruise speed for the 7.8.
Wait, what? Use your words again.
It says, I was looking it up, I was interested to see what the max cruise was for the 787, and it says it's 45,000. That was like 50.
No, I've never seen anything besides like Concorde going up to 50, or certain other like really specialty aircraft. But the general commercial stuff, the highest I've ever seen them go up to like that is for certified is usually 41, and with rare occasion 40, 43, 45.
But you forget.
Besides Concorde, I'm not.
787's got a composite body, so they don't worry about cycles on the airframe, so that they will have a different delta P at higher altitudes.
This is true.
Nice sun right in our face.
I know, right? I was saying earlier, I'm glad this isn't real life or we'd be blind right now. Alright, we gotta make sure we're up to speed on this approach into Albuquerque, because this is the one where if you let it get away from you, bad things happen. And I know from first-hand experience.
It's pretty much true for anyone.
It is, but this one especially. Only because there's a history of me with it. Let's see, the Lizard. Bringing up the Lizard.
Aircraft calling Houston, call for number.
No, the shared copy didn't end up working last night. But again, I think Rothmuller is correct. He was having some issues with his sim, and also I think the reloading of it in the middle there didn't help, and so.
Well, the nav database too.
Well, and that's why he was trying to reload it in the middle, was because of that. So.
Didn't we have a new one coming out, or? Yeah, I guess I'm current.
Yeah, you should be current right now. 1903 is current, but yeah, it'll be probably soon.
401 cross Juliet, 240.
All right, so from Chisholm, we go to Jetos at 280 knots between 300 and 260. Bobby, and then Lizard between 180 and 14,000 feet. Micon between 15 and 13,000 feet. And then we will transition up to Sopa and Pila at 10,000 feet and 210 knots. And that's for landing runways 21 and 26. So if we get close and discover we're going to be going toward 8, we'll actually probably end up going toward Comro so we can land runway 8. So that happens at Micyon, rather, is where that change will happen if it does.
That's 2397 Houston Center.
Iraq 1903 ends March 27th.
Ah, okay. So we got most of the month left.
Set for one flight.
Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds like a plan, David. I only share my cockpit with the autopilot. I was watching the best scenes on YouTube from airplane and
3215.
flight attendant trying to reinflate the autopilot. And
Hey Moose.
Yes, sir.
Did you check out that website with the ground radar?
Oh no! I remember you sent me. Was that on Discord or on text that you sent me
on
that?
Discord. Yeah.
I need to look at that because that sounds interesting.
Really cool if you bring up live ATC.
I'll bet.
To coordinate with it.
Yeah, that'd be
incredible.
Cool. Interesting. I'm gonna go. Where's my Discord at? Discord. Disco Stew.
I can repost it again if you need it.
I'll see if I can find it here. Dun, 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 dun.
So for United Force, we just step off for 15 minutes.
Sure.
Oh yeah, here it is.
We'll let you know when we're back.
Thanks.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh.
Be back in 15.
Copy. Oh, this is cool.
You get a kick out of that? Which airport are you looking at?
LAX. Oh, that is awesome. Nope, Turkish just landed.
Yep, and then when you combine it with the live ATC, you can hear the ground controllers.
Nice. Oh, you even get the little it's an airport vehicle here, 083.
Yeah, utility
vehicles. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun to play with.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't leave that up on your channel with the voiceover.
I know, right?
Circle 995, contact Houston Center 13.15.
3215.
Well, see, there's what you had to do when you tell everybody you're going to play Tower 3D and just have that up.
Yeah, exactly.
You lost your chemtrails.
What was that?
Lost your chemtrails.
Oh. I think you're over to my right now. Are you going direct to JCT at the moment?
Negative.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I see you out there now.
Yeah, okay. I see you and your contrails over on the side there. Figured that was probably you.
I'm going direct to Longo.
Oh, okay.
Kind of fun flying without a clearance.
Houston Center, USA 4205, flight level 350, 2 minutes south of Sierra to the Oakville 4.
United 4205, Houston Center, Houston.
Why does your camera hate you? I know. I don't know why it does. It only does it with certain planes. It doesn't do this with the Mad Dog, but it does do this with the 7.4 and the 7.8. It's just certain ones. It'll do this kind of weird stutter update, and I don't know what caused it for the life of me. But it's airframe specific, which is what's odd. I guess. Well, except for the fact that it does it with the... Oh, no, you're right, because it does it with the 717. That's a Boeing now. Yeah, maybe it's prejudice against Boeing.
Down flight level 240-761.
Have you tried the 7.3?
I don't know if I've tried it with the 7.3. I don't know.
Houston Center, good evening, Cowboy 717, level 307, time flight level 330.
That's close another.
Cowboy 717, Houston Center, good evening.
We got about 350 miles to go to Top a Drop. And it looks like... oh, maybe not. What's the... Oh, what is low? I need high. Show me the high altitude. There's J115. Okay, so we will cross into Fort Worth Center ever so slightly. Sometime after we pass Junction here, or whatever this waypoint is, JC2. Oh, it is Junction, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense.
United 1981, cross Chile, flight level 240.
Cross Chile, flight level 240, United 1981.
Cowboy 717, descend and maintain flight level 240.
17, flight level 240, Cowboy 717.
So guys, go ahead and start planning accordingly if you guys want to come up with questions. Not next Thursday, but the Thursday before Cross the Pond, we're going to do kind of a Q&A time.
3215,
that you can ask about my stream setup, you can ask about how I have my sim set up, settings, whatever. You can ask me random questions if you want, I guess. If you're so inclined, I may or may not answer them, depending on what they are. It'll be just kind of a chill time to kind of go through. I'll move the camera so I can have it out here and I can actually show you kind of how the setup really looks from my perspective for that. But that way you guys have time to get prep. If you guys have some questions, you can post some questions in Discord ahead of time that I will address at that time. If I don't get any kind of positive feedback for that, or if no one really has any questions, then we'll move on and we'll maybe play something or stream something at that point. But But I think it'd be kind of cool to do that and give you guys a chance to kind of ask away if you guys are curious about how I do things or how my setup is. So I'll post that in Discord too so that people have a chance to start seeing that coming up. But that will not be next Thursday, but the Thursday before Cross the Pond.
Maybe you should put that in the Nightbot.
Yes, I will do that too. That's a good idea.
Of course it's a good idea.
Why did you almost have a heart attack there, Rothmuller? You're too young for a heart attack. Well, I guess you're not really, but you should be too young for a heart attack. Yeah. Well, that was dumb. Oh, that was lame. Okay.
Houston Center, good evening. United 1091 with you by level 260, direct yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
Boy, I didn't know that was coming.
Yep.
4711, United 1091.
I should have flown the 727.
Yeah.
10 Center, American 5830 for lower wind 10.
5830 Center, just via the Kids 3 arrival, altimeter 3028.
Alright, 58 Kids 3, American 5830.
You still watching the airport radar?
Not at the moment, but it's on another tab though. Something happening.
Altimeter 3028.
Now it's back up.
It's going to be the Kid 3 arrival, Cowboy 77.
I knew you'd get addicted to that.
Oh, I would. And I will. This will be really fun when I go down to LA to do plane spotting, actually.
Arrival, altimeter 3029.
Altimeter 3029 will descend by the arrival.
I'm surprised at the selection of airports.
I know, it's actually pretty robust.
Contact level 27050 miles. Stiff Corpus Christi, good evening.
Well, you know why, David, it's so quiet, don't you?
Why?
It's too quiet.
Crypto's working.
Tim for the win.
Houston Center, good evening. West 4506. We are through flight level 260. We are on the Lesher 3 arrival for Houston.
Getting close to a handoff for center.
Thank you.
Yeah, we should be pretty much right there almost.
Well, I just got handed off.
4506, reroute for you, advice ready to come.
Team back reroute.
Alright,
Houston Center United 7127 with field available 230.
We having fun yet?
7127 Houston, climb maintain available 270. I'm field available 270 for United 7177.
Always, Arbauer, always. Yeah, we're almost right on the border of the handoff, looks like. Ben's Hangar, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, sir. So, David, have you started working on this menu of yours? For Across the Pond?
Cowboy 717 contact. Houston approach 119.62.
You know, actually, I have
717.
a set of Air France
Delta
flight menus.
2345 contact.
Ooh, hoity-toity.
135 and 75.
135.75 for Delta 2345.
Talking about across the pond, I gotta look into that.
Yeah, they're not taking signups yet, but it should be soon.
Via NASA for arrival altimeter 30.
Once they officially pick the airports, then they'll have the
Altimeter 3029 will send via
the bidding start.
Yeah, 1981.
So apparently the other day there was a Saudia flight that had to turn back to the terminal because the mother realized she forgot her baby in the terminal somewhere.
Center United.
Wow, how do you do that?
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we just realized you're landing west down in Houston. We okay on the
Oh,
H-Town
no,
2 or
my baby.
should we switch over to the other
I
one?
feel like I'm missing something.
The 91, I was just getting to that. I'll have that ready for you in just a minute.
Is there a second person listening?
Gotcha.
Dun-dun-dun.
The 91, we're up for you guys, ready?
1091 ready.
Do you want the icon behind the menu or as a background?
For arrival.
What do you mean behind the menu or... Oh, behind the menu as a background. Sorry, I thought it was an or. Yeah, I think that would look good.
And yeah, it's for arrival.
You talking about the Flying Moose logo, I'm assuming? Or are you talking about the Westwind logo?
Thank you.
I mean, you could do both, but I'm talking about your logo.
Yeah, I would do the Flying Moose one.
Challenger 211 Hotel Sierra, flight level 320.
211 Hotel Sierra, Houston Center descended via the Kids 3 arrival altimeter 3028.
Oh, there we go.
From via Kids 3028, Challenger 211 Hotel Sierra.
4022 back on our 5, Zach.
Thanks. 2127 reroute.
2127, go ahead.
2127, clear to the
Had to
Intercontinental
go 3
Airport
different frequencies
by,
to get the right center
direct
handoff.
Alameda,
Oh my
Avon
gosh.
arrival.
Which one did you end up on?
2127, could you repeat, please? 2127, direct Alameda, Lima, Mike, Echo, Delta, Alpha, Tejas for arrival. United 2127, direct Alameda, Texas for United 2127.
Tim, what frequencies did you have?
75 for Delta 2345.
American 5830, contact Houston approach 119.62.
1962, American 5830, good night.
I think he was, yeah, I think he was talking to.
Just Center American 61.
No, I was talking to you.
Okay.
American 261,
You asked me what my
Houston
final
Center,
frequency
descend via
Yeah, okay.
Pressure 3 arrival, altimeter 3.
Kramer, how's it going? How are you enjoying the DR?
Altimeter 3029er, descend pressure arrival. American
United 48205, descend via the Mascot for arrival, altimeter 3029er.
Descend via the Mascot arrival, United 4205.
Alright, we are now crossing the border of the airspace. You gonna hand us off?
United 2127. That's from 1990.
There it is.
Fort Worth Center, 135.75.
Good lord. 135.75 for 1990.
2127, go ahead. United 2127, we are unable for the Texas for arrival.
Southwest 44 Center on the maintain, flight level 310.
You have the flight level 310, Southwest.
LAX to Reno. Huh?
And Center Southwest 4, so to help you out, we've got that, looks
Oh.
like maybe a West 124 at 1 o'clock and about 12 miles inside.
Should probably call.
Southwest 4 Roger, how faster for you momentarily to stand by?
No problem, Southwest.
Fort Worth Center, Westwood 1990, checking in, flight level 400.
Westwood 1994 Center Roger.
Let me text me. Found an old video of yours when you didn't stream. Was a flight in the 727 from Reno to LAX. Oh, yeah. Yeah, LAX to Reno is correct, sorry. Yep, that was back when I was doing pre-recorded flights. Just a handful of them before I started streaming.
November 6 Lima X-ray, proceed direct Neil, resume on navigation.
Direct to Neil on navigation, 66 Lima X-ray.
Oh, nice. Snorkeling, huh? That's cool. I don't work today. I understand. They've been doing this without problem.
November 6 Lima X-ray, reset transponder squawk 2263.
Okay, we'll reset to 2263 for 66 Lima X-ray. Here's a flash.
Miss, can you check Discord?
Stand by.
Now what do you
Southwest 4, resume normal speed now.
Oh no, he wants me to check Discord about something.
Normal speed,
Just logos.
Oh, I see.
Minnesota's playing Purdue tight.
Oh. Yeah, probably the second one.
Amendment to your routing advisor at Belby. Actually, United 98, disregard.
If you're using the second one, just the logo on the black background.
Black.
Yeah, it actually.
United 98, connect Houston Center 1.6.
Yeah, I would either do that, but I'd probably fade the logo itself though, so it's not so prominent. If you're gonna have it as a background, so kind of it would be more of a watermark at that point, kind of thing. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, the 422 with you. 4400.
United 4022 4 Center Roger. United 1179, amendment to your routing advisor at Belby.
Ready to copy, United 1179.
There was a shooting in New
United
Zealand.
1179, cleared to the
Yeah,
Houston airport.
at a mosque.
After
Sad.
diesel change to the Damascus 4 arrival.
Just down that arrival for me, please. United 1179.
United 1179, after diesel, it's going to be the Damascus 4 arrival. Mike, Sierra, Charlie, Oscar, Tango 4.
Dizzle.
United 1179 cleared to Houston, Oceans Continental to diesel, and then the mascot for arrival. United 1179.
United 11, correct, thanks.
Just pricing with the golf cart because I didn't think to pull it out.
Fort Worth giving United 225135 north of India Romeo Whiskey VOR level 330.
United 2251 4 Center Reticon Squawk 2301.
2301, United 2251.
Southwest 1243, connect Memphis Center 133.65.
Memphis 33.65 from Southwest 1243. See ya.
Luca, how's it going? I may need help. Just got the PNG 744. Did everything. I am at the runway now, but for some reason engine number 1 won't work. Did you... okay, did you get to the runway with it working and now it's not working? Like, I'm confused. Did it shut down on you? Alright, we're getting close here. Let's see, 342 miles to Albuquerque. We got 197 to top a drop, so we're currently looking at a 138 now arrival into Albuquerque. So these winds have kind of pushed our progress back a little bit.
West wind 3365. You still have a couple miles to go, and then I'll switch your standby.
No, didn't shut down. I got it started, but it won't.
Remember, 6 my X-ray, connect Houston Center 128.6.
It just won't work. So is it?
Again for 6 X-ray.
Is it? So you got it started. Is it? It's not running. It's not running right now, or it's not responding to throttle command.
128.6 for 6 X-ray. Thanks.
It's running but not responding. Okay. What happens when you... well, what are you using for your throttles? Are you using a keyboard, using a throttle quadrant? Are you mapping stuff with FSU IPC or not? Because it could be a number of things depending on what structure you have set up there. Throttle quadrant. So are you using just the stock? What's the word I'm looking for? Not configuration. I cannot think of the word.
Calibration?
Thank you. That is the word I'm looking for. Yes, stock calibration, or are you doing it through FSU IPC? Stock, okay. So go into your... Oh my god. Go into your settings and maybe just like turn it off and turn it back on as far as the access for that throttle, because something probably just got lost. Hey, welcome back, Ford Doctor.
Hello, Western Global 66 with your brother, 230. Western Global 664 Center, calling me the infallible 250. Roger that, call me 250. Western Global 666.
Nope, didn't work. But you know the little white line you see the engine page when you bring the engine up? I see that. Okay, so is the do you actually see the throttle responding in the cockpit? The throttle number 1? Oh. Well, that's weird. And the engine is running, you're sure, right? Because that I've never heard of. That's weird. If the throttle's
It's not throttling up.
well, the throttle. He's saying the throttle is moving in the cockpit. The white line that shows the throttle position on the ICAS is moving, and the engine is running, but the engine itself is not responding. But the other ones are. It's just engine number 1 that's doing this.
What is this, like 747?
Yeah, PMDG, I believe, right?
Oh, that's weird.
Does he have a reverser?
Westway 1990, proceed direct, Charlie Mike Echo.
Direct Charlie Mike Echo for 1990 Heavy, thanks.
Maybe his reversers are in?
Hang on a second. No, I can't imagine. It would still run up. I mean...
Western Global 666, Infallible 255, just verify standard pressure shot 2 meter and under 2.
He's writing a book while it's not important enough.
So I'm pretty sure I might land first.
Yeah, you might. What's your expected arrival right now?
65, gonna Albuquerque Center 127.85.
Checking via next book, main desktop, will not start. Get stuck on the first boot up screen. Oh, that sucks. If you land first so you can see what's going to go wrong. Thanks for the confidence there, Kramer. I appreciate that.
So, when you land, if you see any like skid marks, like if there was a tail strike, just know what's happened.
That's funny. Yeah, post the screenshot on Discord. I'd be interested to see what's happening there.
Western Global 666, over.
What was your question above, Kramer? How far above? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that wasn't, I mean, we haven't, not really much summary going on other than it's grounded and we're just waiting to hear what happens with Ethiopia. Yeah, there wasn't much, I mean, there's not much anybody really knows. It's all speculation right now. It's a little
scary.
Well, and here's the thing. So, it's all the evidence so far, the evidence that we have so far is pointing to similarities between the Lion Air flight and the Ethiopian one. It's a little sketchy that I guess I apparently I misunderstood. The first officer had only 200 or 300 hours of flight time total. I thought that was just time in that airplane, not total. So
800 total.
Oh, 800 total. Okay. So even still, that's fairly low compared to U.S. standards, but still. But I mean, it could have been a training issue. It could have been a software issue. It could have been an aircraft issue. I mean, we really don't know yet. Based on, they said they found the horizontal stabilizer in a position that was odd for its phase of flight, and that's kind of why they're thinking it's similar, because it looks like the jack screw position was such that it was trimmed down or something like that, kind of similar to the Lion Air issue. So now it's possible in those Maxes to switch, just like it is in every other 737, to go and cut out the electronic stabilizer and you override the system. So, and that information came out and made very public after the Lion Air crash. So all of these pilots should have had that info. If it started doing that, reach over and kill it. It's like, it's kind of the same motif of, if the autopilot starts doing something you're not sure of why it's doing it, don't sit there and troubleshoot the autopilot. Turn it off. Fly the airplane. Whether that's what happened or not, I don't know. I mean, it's too early to tell. So, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of a wait and see game at this point. So, the aircraft.
They grounded already, though? 127.8, Western Global 1492.
Do I think what?
It's because they grounded all of a sudden through Maxes, though?
Well, no, that's why they grounded them, because they just don't know and they didn't want to take the risk. So they're just hedging their bet and trying to say, you know what, we don't want to risk it being a problem with the plane that we haven't found yet, so let's ground them until we know what caused this crash, because there's been 2 in 5 months. Is the grounding a little premature? Maybe. I mean, considering we really don't know if these are linked. At the same time, it is 2 in 5 months. On the other side of it, though, there's been, you know, thousands of flights on this aircraft with no incident. So, you know, where do you draw the line? How many before you ground it? So
127.85.
127.85 Western 990 Heavy, thanks.
Delta 2345, midnight Albuquerque Center 127.
Albuquerque Center, west wind 1990 Heavy with you, 40,000, flight level 400.
Western 1990 Albuquerque, roger.
West wind, just for FYI.
What did I say?
Western. Close, but, you know.
Must be.
No big deal.
Paycheck. Delta 2345 checking on this flight level 340.
Delta 2345 Albuquerque, roger.
Yeah, you got that one.
That was too easy.
Yeah, look at my pay stub.
Luca, what room did you post it on in the Discord? Oh, you posted on your Discord. Oh, I see.
Did you send a message to you? Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, there's some interesting scuttlebutt about the 7.6 in Houston.
What's is there something more than what we talked about last night, or is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, they're looking at the flight data recorder is showing some interesting engines.
Central aircraft
and
information Alpha,
position.
current at Phoenix, wind 110 at 11, altimeter 291.
Yeah, I heard
Positioning of the stabs and the throttles.
Okay, I didn't hear anything about the stabs. I know the throttles apparently went pretty high power right before it nosedived. And then I heard that there was a control column
American 2733
commanded down. Now I don't know if it was control column, like if it was a stab trim from the control column, or if it was a push on the control column.
Center 135.75.
Yeah, I have to see what comes out when they publish it. Most of the stuff I'm getting is secondhand.
Yeah. Well, Luca, you got some other interesting things going on here too. You got some tire pressure warning going on, a brake temp warning. None of those things necessarily should affect this. But yeah, I see it's commanded up.
2733 radar contact 42 miles.
I see the
east of
EGT
flight.
there.
Clear direct El Paso.
I don't know. That's really strange.
I'm sorry, on the north. I'm sorry, you're on the north route.
Oh, okay.
Shortcut here in just a sec. Don't go direct El Paso.
You could try shutting the engine down and relighting it and see if that fixes it. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of to try.
American 135 here in Phoenix, ready to go on 079.
Aside from just resetting the sim, because maybe it's just a bug in the way it loaded.
110 at 11, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
But that is goofy.
Roger, clear for takeoff 07 left, 4 American 135.
Oh, you've done it 3 times now?
33, clear direct Sapporo, Oscar, November Mike.
Well, that is weird. I do not know. You might try posting that on the PMDG forums and see if anyone else had that issue, because that's the first time I've heard of that problem. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I would understand if it was not, the throttle wasn't commanding it appropriately, but your throttle is translating, it's just not, the plane's not interpreting it correctly, apparently.
Juan via the SID, departure at this frequency, squawk 0715.
Yes, Goofy. Yuck.
American 2637, way back correct, runway 7 left, advised, ready for taxi.
It's like right out of Goofy movie.
American, or correction, Alaska 350, contact Fort Worth Center 135.75.
3575 Alaska 350, good.
They'll probably blame FSU IPC. Well, he's not using FSU IPC apparently. He's using the sim calibration. So they can try to blame it, but they don't really have any cause to, from what I can tell.
American 985, contact Fort Worth Center 135.75.
Let's do a weather check here real quick in Albuquerque, see what we're at now. KABQ. Current weather now 280 at 4. Yeah, so we're gonna, yeah, they're gonna give us 26.
I got different ones.
Winds have shifted.
American 985, contact Fort Worth Center
What are you showing?
135.75.
I got 210 at 7.
It's an interesting difference. Are you using, what are you using for weather?
Apple Sky.
Interesting. What does it show the time of the report is? I'm showing 0052 Zulu.
985, Fort Worth Center 135.75.
35.
Delta 1736, Fort Worth Center 135.75.
I'm gonna wait for ATC.
3575 for 1736.
I got 2352 Zulu.
American 1.
Oh, that's why you're an hour behind.
Passing 4,600, heading up to 16,000 for American 175.
Your weather's not
American 175
isn't pulling the latest. That's an hour late.
50 and
Got some interesting traffic showing up on
reset transponder
TCAS.
squawk 0760.
Oh, and it does just updated.
Oh, okay, there we go. Where's
Roger,
that guy at?
35, and then squawk code is 0760 for American 175.
I thought I saw his light for a second, but who knows?
Westwind 3565, reset transponder squawk 0725.
No, you shouldn't need to uninstall FSUIBC. If you're not using it to calibrate it, shouldn't really be the problem, I wouldn't think. Yeah, Kevin's just messing with you.
American 1314, turn 20 degrees left, vector to Kilo Foxtrot 12 Yankee.
Turn 20 degrees left towards KF12Y, American 1314.
And I'll have direct to that 6 here in about 2 minutes. Westwind 3565, descend via the Lizard arrival runway 3. The Albuquerque altimeter is 3023.
Five %, huh?
Did you say runway 3 transition?
No, I think he said. Oh, no. I don't know what he said. I just heard him say descend via the Lizard 3.
I think he did mention a transition.
Maybe, I don't know. Was that... Oh, yeah, I don't... You could ask him. Say, did you mention a specific transition?
American 1314, clear direct Kilo Foxtrot 12 Yankee.
Direct Kilo Foxtrot 12 Yankee, American 1314.
My neck this morning, and it's been bothering me since. Then I was grabbing my shoes
Will be back in about 2 to 3 minutes.
Whole left side of my neck.
Oh,
stepped up.
lovely.
Oh, here we go. Typical Albuquerque. Oh, coffee break.
And I can't even ask him what transition we're doing.
As long as he's back before I get top of drop, which is about 40 miles.
I already got top of drop. I already...
Yeah, no, you just told to descend via the Lizard 3, so that's good, but...
You are definitely catching up to me, though.
What altitude were you flying at tonight?
380.
Albuquerque 789 400 with you. Level 400.
He's gone.
By Alt F4, yeah, that's always a good way to fix the problem. Oh my gosh.
Albuquerque 7, good evening. United 123 requesting taxi.
Center is away right now. Please leave a message.
Just so you guys know, there's stepped away for like 2 minutes.
Okay. You look Tower 26.
You ain't getting no taxi.
Want a free Frosty from Wendy's.
Ooh. Is it like a free junior Frosty or an actual, like, Frosty?
Considering I'm doing some consulting work with a company that makes the machines that make their Frosties, it really doesn't matter.
Oh, well, there you go.
I get them free.
Nice.
Yeah, Tower 23 is on the taxiway Alpha Alpha, Denver. Requesting 0 for left.
Did that guy not hear him?
I don't know. If a computer lands near you. Yeah, your operating system apparently ran off to Albuquerque, huh?
I don't see a pattern with your failures going into Albuquerque.
You do or you
First
don't?
First a bad landing.
Yeah, 523
Then-
requesting taxi. Hold for all for left.
First bad landing, then circles in the sky, and now a failed autopilot.
Oh no, it wasn't actually a failed autopilot. That was just me not knowing how to use the autopilot. I'm not gonna blame the plane for that one. That was all user error.
Taxiing at description, down to Tower 23. And center is back.
Hey, sounds bad. Good.
West wind 3565, runway 3, or something else if you wanted.
Runway 3? Seriously? Didn't expect
West wind
that.
3565, sure, expect 26.
Okay, ABQ. I don't think he'll put me on that because I'm an 8'7", I'm big.
Center, American 2637,
I got cleared to transition to
American 2637, runway 7 left, taxi via Charlie,
Oh,
Sierra,
okay.
and Echo.
I guess runway 3's, yeah, it's 10,000 feet, never mind.
2637.
I'll take whatever he gives me.
Westwind 1990, descend via the Lizard 3 arrival, runway 26, Albuquerque, altimeter 3023.
Descend via the Lizard 3 and expect runway 26, 3023 for the altimeter. 1990 heavy, thanks.
Delta 2345, descend via the Lizard 3 arrival, runway 26, Albuquerque, altimeter 3023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please check that your seatbelt is securely fastened. To prepare for landing, it will be necessary to collect all service items, as well as any other items you wish to discard, such as
Yeah, for we're having some problems, I should off. Thanks for the help.
About 3 hours tomorrow, Kevin. We're going to be doing Taiwan. So Kansai to Taiwan.
I'm actually logging off.
You're joking.
United.
Why am I joking?
Oh, okay, United 4022. We'll see you.
Oh wait, never mind.
What were you thinking?
For a second, I thought the Sentinel was getting off.
Oh.
No,
Thought
I'm
you were
getting off. I had I didn't realize I actually had practice in 10 minutes.
Fail.
Yeah, and it takes me like 20 minutes to get there, so I'm gonna be late. That's great. It seems to be happening to me recently. Last like couple of weeks, I always have to leave early for something.
Well done, sir.
Sounds
Well
like a
done.
personal problem.
Alright, see you guys.
Definitely. See ya. Alright, we've begun our descent into Albuquerque. Dun dun dun.
Did you make your ATC call?
We descended right as he told us to descend, so it was kind of moot.
I'm sad.
Alright.
I am not scrolling up all the way to 5,400
Huh?
minimums.
Oh. Alright, thanks, Kramer.
He gave you 2-1 or 2-6?
2-6.
American 2367 transponder is on, and you can contact Tower 120, and then I'll talk to you in a few.
And I need to change this because I've still got it set to.
Over the top, American 26.
Next page is over
I
here.
don't wish we had tower.
Albuquerque Center,
Luke, how's it going?
523 is at Denver, horizontal vehicle left.
Name is gonna stick.
At Denver, I don't control Denver. You can switch to advisory 122.8. We'll see you later.
122.8, thank you.
Guy called from Denver.
This is the Yankee.
American 1314, contact Fort Worth Center 135.75. We'll see you.
Over to 35.7, American 1314, good night.
0.75.
On 35.75, American 13.
Oh dear. We started descent into our doom. Fasten your seatbelts for the last time, please. Kevin, you know very well that we don't serve peanuts on this flight. I don't need an allergic reaction emergencies to add to the Ides of March and Albuquerque that is already occurring. It is not breakwind, Kevin.
American 1314 Albuquerque.
Yeah, it's West Wind, which is a virtual airline.
Crash Fire Rescue guys going to be there anyway, so you might as well have an allergic reaction.
Fair enough.
Albuquerque Center, this is American 175. Can you step away from the cockpit for a few minutes to use the restroom?
That is completely fine. Come in, back, please.
It isn't East Wind because it is not. Simple as that. south wind, north wind, northeast wind, yeah. Southwest wind, south by southwest wind.
Teeter.
What, can I talk faster than than you can type? Wash my hands. So beautiful.
So pretty much clear weather going into Albuquerque.
West, east, south, north wind. Imagine if that was the call sign, though. West, east, south, north wind, 1990, with you. What Orbex series is this? This is Orbex FTX Global, along with North America and Vector. Got a nice little zigzag approach here. Oh, and I see it. Ugh, you idiot thing.
It's leveled out again?
It did. Because when I changed the approach, it changed its profile and then thought it wanted to stay, and then when the profile dropped below, it didn't account for it. The jerk. Wait, now the profile's changing rapidly. What the? Whoa. Let's go back to VNav. Alright, good. We didn't get us out of whack as I thought we did, apparently. Take that. Take that, you scoundrel! This is FTX, you need to concentrate. It's fine, it's fine. It's only Albuquerque. What could possibly go wrong? It's like a fog of war going on over here.
You perfected the landing. You just need to perfect the flight.
Oh, it's far too late for that. West, east, north, south, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest wind. No, that's about all.
West wind 3565, expect the visual or RNAV runway 26, your choice.
Wow, your choice. That's what she said.
West wind 3565, roger.
No, we're not planning to overshoot the runway again. Though I'm not going to rule it out.
Do you have a wedding to attend?
I do not, thankfully.
Unit 313 Albuquerque, squawk 0761.
Pull firehouse. Yeah, it's hard to get to them this time because they're all the way down here, so I have to really be a little more intentional if I'm going to pull those.
Pull them.
No. Now it thinks we're 9,000 above profile. What is going on here? I don't think so.
Delta 1546, contact Fort Worth Center 135.75 here.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. So I think this.
313 radar contact 54 miles north of Panhandle.
I think it's betraying me, and I will not be betrayed. Lizard. We're gonna come up from the ground? Yeah, because we gotta be Lizard at... No, stop that. Below 18,000 feet, right? Yeah. Yeah, profile does not know what it's doing. Okay. We're doing this manually.
And so it begins.
And so it begins, exactly.
First link in the chain of the accident.
You know it.
First domino. I guess the first domino would have been the autopilot fail.
Chain, chain, chain. Rothmiller, are you approaching Lizard right now?
Descent checklist.
Yes.
Ah, that is you. I see you on TCAS.
What's your altitude, Moose?
Passing 2.6.
Wait, you see me now on my TCAS?
I see you on TCAS, yep. TCAS has quite a range on this thing. It shows like 8,000 below.
I was gonna say, because I'm only at 17,000 feet.
Yeah, I thought so. See, I'm passing 25, and my aircraft thinks I'm way above profile. Like, no. So I'm taking command.
To the west going into Albuquerque too.
Copy that. All right.
You're at 3, want to stay at 350.
Yeah, you're about 20 ahead of me there, Moose.
Copy that. Oh, I got Rothmiller's lights now.
You're at 313. That was my question. Roger, maintain flight level 350.
Climbing for my FMS is steep descent. Lovely. Yeah, get that Albuquerque is such a steep approach and
West wind 3565 across Pilla at 10,000, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 26 approach.
And now suddenly I'm on profile. This thing is... VNAV's nuts run this thing right now. Do a barrel roll.
banned.
No barrel rolls.
Hubbard Center, back with you. American 2637 Albuquerque, correction, climate change level 320. Alright, continue up to 320, that's my number.
Bob Hoover would be sad.
Westwind 1990, did you want the Zulu 26 as well, or the visual?
We can do visual for 90 Heavy.
Westwind 1990, roger. Reduce speed to 250 now, then instead of maintain 2000.
250 now, then 2000, 1990.
Westwind 1990, actually you're probably already at 250 for the arrival. Reduce speed to 230.
230, 1990.
I don't trust even myself on this approach.
Looking at an altimeter, what, 323?
Yeah. In fact, I need to...
Albuquerque
Thank you,
Center.
sir. Last calling center, again.
Yeah, we're American 291. We're checking in with you, flat level 360. We're over Toby.
American 291 Albuquerque, radar contact, squawk 0747. Correction, 0767.
0767, American 291.
West wind 1990, fly heading 290 vector for descent, set of maintain 10,000.
290 down to 10,000. What 10? Sorry, 10,000 or?
Someone can speak.
I know.
West wind 1990, heading 290 to set maintain 10,000.
All right, down to 10,000, 1990, and 290.
Albuquerque Center, this is American 175, back with you.
American 175, roger.
Alright, I got the runway airport visual.
Copy.
I'm pretty fast.
There you go, finally, sheesh. 745.
Approach checklist.
Why does it give me that nonsense? I would think it should default to that, but I'll double check. I didn't look, so. But that's probably what's going on.
Westwind 1990, turn right heading 350.
Right, 350 for 990 heavy.
Delta 2345, did you want the RNAV or visual 26?
We'll take the RNAV 26 for spacing, Delta 2345.
Delta 2345, roger. Cross Pilla at 10,000, cleared RNAV, runway 26 approach. RNAV Zulu.
RNAV Zulu, 26 cross Delta, 10,000, for Delta 2345.
Westwind 1990, heading 090 to set and maintain 8,000.
090 down to 8,000, 990 heavy.
Westwind 3565, wind 280 at 4, runway 26, clear to land. United 313, forward center 135.75.
Alright, I am ready. We can crash this bird into the ground.
That's a spirit.
It's funny how high up Albuquerque is.
You mean the field elevation?
Westwind 1990, turn left heading
Yeah.
360.
360, 990.
Alright, runway in sight, here we go.
There we go. Yep, it just was missing. That was the problem.
Westwind 1990, the field at 11 o'clock in 8 miles. Do you have this site?
Yeah, we have the field inside 990.
Westwind 1990, clear visual approach only 26.
Clear visual approach only 26, and Westwind 990 heavy.
American 916 Albuquerque, roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please return all seat backs and tray tables to their upright and stowed position. Ensure all portable electronic devices are turned off, and stow all carry-on items. Additionally,
Westwind 1990. Traffic is over the numbers. Caution wake correction there is 73. Negative weight turbulence. The wind is 280 at 4 runway 26. Clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land. Westwind 990.
Alright, we are down.
Gear down.
All in one piece.
Flight attendants, please be seated for arrival.
Runway is all yours.
Copy that.
Westwind 3565, welcome to Albuquerque. Taxi to the ramp via Alpha. We'll see you.
Albuquerque Center, Giant 3425 with you at 32,000.
1,000.
On the high side there.
500. Approaching minimum. 4 minimums.
What gate are you picking?
Bravo 1.
200.
I'll take Bravo 3.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Yeah, we came high.
10.
How was your landing?
We were high, so we went down the runway a little bit before we got down, but we're good. 13,000 feet, so we had plenty.
Pretty much the same for me.
Well, we're doing visual. The way he brought me in, I thought we were going to be a little farther along, and so I had to try and lose speed and altitude at the same time. So.
Caution turbulence. Previous arrival, heavy Boeing 787. The wind 280 at 4 runway 26. Clear to land.
Copy, the wind's clear to land, runway 26.
Didn't take on frequency.
Copy, the wind clear to land, runway 26.
14.
Westwind 1990, heavy, welcome to Albuquerque. Taxi Alpha to the ramp.
Alpha to the ramp, 1990.
American 2360, correction, American 2637, contact Albuquerque, correction, LA Center 125.8, we'll see.
I swear I'm so confused.
Oh, Albuquerque's got a gate issue here.
Oh, never mind.
Giant Albuquerque.
Please take care when opening the overhead bins.
With you, Giant 3425.
Giant 3425, roger, squawk 0703.
Wait, I was on point with my guess.
0703, Giant 3425.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh, I guess that's Alpha there. I thought it was okay.
Are you just deciding to taxi all the way down the runway?
Well,
a bunch of trees on short final.
Oh, that's
I wonder
helpful.
why.
It's Albuquerque for you. It's okay, my gates are all up in the air, so that's nice.
How did David get that when I guessed negative 195?
Did you actually do the command predict, or did you just put it in chat?
Giant 3425, your radar contact 42 miles northwest of Hobbs.
Estimation
Contact
predict.
forward center 135.75.
Oh, I bet you I
Misspelled it wrong.
5.75%.
Put predict.
I used E instead of I.
Why is the baggage guy like
Okay.
right on my... Oh, because I'm supposed to be over... No, I'm on that stupid line. What the heck? This is all screwed up. I'm gonna run over Mr. Baggage Man. Oh no! No! I know, all my gates are in the air. We'll call that sufficient. Did that actually stick? Yes, it did. Alright, let's do shift, external power, and we'll turn on the dome. External power on. And cut the power. Cut the engines. Fuel off. Packs can go off because we don't have anything. Hydraulics to off.
Delta 2345, welcome to Albuquerque, taxi ramp the Alpha, we'll see you.
Seatbelt sign off.
Ramp the Alpha for Delta 2345.
And in at 148. Wow, we are right on time. 148.
Thank you, and who's calling us that boy?
Nope. Beacon off and strobe off.
Who wanted this step boy?
American 916.
American 916, Roger, just let me know when you're back, please.
Curious how this is going to do this. Come to me, jetway in the sky. Let's go. What'd you say, Tim? Oh,
what gate are you at?
Bravo 1.
Potential aircraft center, we'll be right back.
Going up to the jetway in the sky. It's where I'm gonna go when I park. With Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Yeah, nice.
I just want to see it just come
Almost
down.
where my computer ended up.
Yeah, I know. I want to see it just duck down all of a sudden. It'd be funny. Nope, it's just gonna sit there and think it's connected. All right, fair enough.
I can't believe it. Everything in between the taxiways and the runway are like 60 feet straight down. Sheer cliffs.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. You're in P3D,
like
right?
Stalagmites on short final.
Nice. You're in P3D, not X-Plane, right?
Affirmative.
Oh. Request deboarding. Don't do that. Yay!
The fellow V truck just drove right out. Right into one of those valleys.
It wouldn't be Albuquerque without the quirky. 0148 was arrival. What kind of fuel do we have left? Let's see here. Disarm that. 14.4. 14,400. Okie dokie. The Eagle has landed. Alright, so this will be good. The people are going to start to disembark. I wonder if they're going to get off. Oh, nope, they're just going to... They're going to... they're levitating in the sky. They're hovering. Oh, that's interesting. They're just kind of like a mob of them Let's see. Let me get a better.
I was so close to getting perfect.
Are they slowly coming down? No, they're just staying where they are. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's happening there. It's very odd. What are you talking about? You were so close to getting perfect?
Yeah, the only thing that was off was my, I was 0.6 feet, I think, that's what it says, off the line.
Well, so look at this. I'm on the line. They had my guy, like, over there.
FedEx 16
and they had a...
on 135.75.
They had a baggage cart right here that I basically ran into. So I don't know what the heck was up with that. It's all screwy.
You using add-on scenery for Albuquerque?
No, but I've got Vector, and it needs to be, apparently, I forgot, apparently Albuquerque needs to be turned off from Vector. So that's why it's all hovering in the sky. But
no, your nose is about 6 feet into the terminal.
Really? That's weird. Well, that may explain some things as to why GSX is off from where it says it should be for this parking spot. So I don't know what's going on then. That's really weird. Because the parking spot itself, I'm where I'm supposed to be according to this, but it's yeah, it's very strange. I don't know. Let's see. David is over here. He's relatively normal, although he's off his mark a little bit too. So it's probably yeah. There's probably there must be some goof with the whole airport positioning with Vector or something. Sorry, Fort Doctor. I know you're calling me Moosey Poo.
I just looked at my landing rate and I just feel bad for my passengers.
Yeah, you just got me to say it, and there you go. Should call him, tell him to say it. Yeah. Oh, good
I feel
grief.
bad for my passengers.
Well, my passengers are all hanging by this weird thread. They're like doing this weird Jacob's Ladder routine in front of the jetway. It's really weird. Some Illuminati stuff going on for sure.
American 2172.
Alrighty, well, tomorrow we're going to do Kansai, whatever you say it, in Japan to Taiwan, Taipei. And so we'll do that. The start time should be normal, I think. 10, let's see, 10.
Is that American 2172?
12, 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, start time should be normal. I have to go open up a thing at the church in the morning, and I should be back in time, so shouldn't be an issue.
American 2172 Albuquerque Center, clear direct El Paso.
Let me turn this guy off. 127.
Okay, El Paso. 21.
Set something else. There we go. So anyway, so that'll be the plan tomorrow. That will be the second to the last flight, I think, of the World Tour Asia legs. We'll fly one more back to Narita after Taipei, and then from there, we're either going to do Hawaii or Anchorage. I think they're about equidistant, so it really doesn't matter. So I may make it a contest. We'll see which one we want to do. But
I mean, honestly, I would do Hawaii, but I mean, Alaska uses more land, and we haven't seen land in a while.
It's true, we have not. So who knows? We'll see. Yeah, I could be persuaded either way, really. So, I think that's it. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. I will see you guys tomorrow for our world tour. And if I don't see you then, have a good rest of your weekend. And stay safe on the remainder of this Ides of March. Don't get stabbed by Caesar's enemies.
And St. Patrick's Day.
And St. Patrick's Day too. That's is that
land bad?
Is that is
in Albuquerque?
Is St. Patrick's Day tomorrow or is that Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday, that's right. So yeah, so happy St. Patrick's Day if you don't come. Yeah, of course. You Irish, you. With a name like O'Leary, who would have ever thought? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Moose.
Goodbye.